is blessed with abundant talents. From the north to the south, east and west, youths abound with multiple of creative abilities. Behold the convergence of all great talents in Nigeria. 30 housemates now have the opportunity to unleash their potential. To everyone who knows how to dream big, welcome to the Big Dream. Exclusive to ASU Television.
Big Dreams Talent Show, building the next entertainers. Ooh, Big Dreams Talent Show, where we can all fly as winners. Oh, nah, nah. Big Dreams, go show your talent, big dreams. You go show your talent, big dreams. Whether na music talent, big dreams. You go show your talent, big dreams. On a drama talent, big dreams. Big Dreams, go show your talent, big dreams. Big Dreams Talent Show, building the next entertainers. Oh, Big Dreams Talent Show, where we can all fly as winners. Oh, Big Dreams.
Big Dreams, building the next generation of entertainers.
I want to share my story with you. I was in class 3 when I lost my father. My father died while I was in class 3, in government secondary school, Owerri precisely. My mother had 9 of us. 9 of us. I wasn't born in Nigeria. I was born in a small town called Kumba in the Republic of Cameroon. But I was the only one sent to school in Nigeria. And I was a boarding student. I couldn't speak English. I could only speak Cameroon Pidgin English. Do you understand that? Yes. And I was invited to school in a government secondary school that was the model, the best in our state at that time. And there was no vocabulary. You were not supposed to speak vernacular, so I had no vocabulary to speak English. How could I survive in an environment like that? 3 years after my being in SS1, I was already rapping. You know, some of you could rap, right? Yes, sir. I was already a rapper, which means I could speak English. Not only speaking English, it means I could rap in an American way. Huh? To the C, to the A, to the L, to the R, and the capital B, right? I could rap at that point in time, right? But guess what? The fact that I knew where I was coming from, and in my school I was one of the poorest. Everybody in my school, I was either in the middle, from a middle family or a rich home. How could I survive? But the hunger to succeed was what stretched my entire being. I wanted to be somebody. I wanted to count. I wanted to matter. And I remember very well in my JSS3, everybody was seated in the classroom, and I didn't know, because I was already thinking about being head boy of the school. I mean, remember, my background will not even allow me to think about being head boy. But I thought about being head boy. Everybody has a right to dream, isn't it? Yes. Nobody should stop your dream. I had the right to dream, and I wanted to be head boy, and I worked it out. One day in class, I was thinking about it, how I could be head boy. And the next thing that happened was that I rushed out of my desk and my locker, and I stood in front of my fellow students and announced to them, "Good afternoon, my fellow students. May I announce to you this afternoon that I'll become your senior prefect. Thank you very much." And immediately I said that, the hall was quiet, the class was quiet, and then in a short while, everybody burst out laughing. They started laughing at my dream. They started laughing at my dream. Have they laughed at your dream? Yes. I'm sure somebody's laughing at you right now. Yes. They laughed at my dream as if I had no right to dream. And as they were laughing and mocking me, and I was praying for the ground to open so I would get in. The Son of Man will get into the ground But thank God for lockers. I saw my locker inside and I ran to my locker in shame. Who sent me? And as I wanted to, hide my head in shame on my locker, my mind peeped into the future and I saw myself decorated as senior prefect. It was quite a mind vision. I saw it clearly. And suddenly, I started shaking my head in response to what my mind saw. It's possible I could be senior prefect. While they were mocking at me and laughing, I had moved on. I was already thinking about strategy. How will I become senior prefect? All of you came here with a dream, right? Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm setting at this point in time that you're already working out your strategy, right? On how to be on top of your game. Yes. But you know what I did? Right on there, I began to think about my strategy. Number one, when I get to SS1, I will polish my sandals such that it will be shining. And if I look at my face with my sandals, I could see my face clearly. Number 1 point. Number 2, I will hang around teachers' quarters so they'll send me on errands. Because in politics, visibility is key. Yes. Number 3, I would iron my school uniform and my trousers so that I'll have the ghetto feeling. Sharp, looking sharp all the time. That was where the principle of looking sharp hit me, right? Number 3. Number 4, I will go to junior class and I'll ask them, I hope no senior has come to molest you. They will say, yes, senior. Remember, I was still on my desk, but I was on my strategy session. In my mind, they were still laughing, but I'd moved on. And number 5-point agenda, that I was going to study so hard that I will be one of the most intelligent in the secondary school. When I got to SS1, my friends, every single thing I said I was going to do, I did them. How many times have you all set goals and you never keep the goals? You never keep to your strategy. You never obey the plan. Something is going to take you away from the plan. Distractions. How many times have you set the goal? I'm going to be great. I'll stop smoking. Let's assume you were smoking before. I'll stop smoking because if I have to sing, right, my voice has to come strong. There are certain things I have to stop. When was the last time you said that to yourself? And you know what? By the time I got to SS1, everything I said I was going to do, I did them. Now, SS2 came. My name appeared amongst acting prefects. We're reaching our point, right? Now your name has appeared amongst the guys who are going to make it in the big show, isn't it? Yes. Okay, great. So right on the spot, and then that day came, the principal of the school invited several dignitaries, and it was time to announce the prefects. And everybody was filled in the hall. The hall was filled with dancing and celebration. And then he stepped on and he began to announce the name of prefects. Then the first thing said, the name of the labor prefect is. And one tall guy came out. They always give labor prefects to very tall people. And the next thing is the name of the food prefect is. Those who love food followed him and started dancing and celebrating. And then there was quiet. The name of the senior prefect, of the school captain of government secondary school Owerri is, everyone was quiet. I mean, the senior prefect of government secondary school is Master Linus Okorie. And immediately, they carried me on their shoulders and began to celebrate. And I look at their faces, the same guys who laughed at me. And my first principle in life emerged, and I want you to write this down, that my life does not depend on a third party. If I have to be successful, if I have to achieve my dream, if I have to be somebody respectable, if I want to be a celebrity, I want to be a star, if I want to be a voice, if I want to be number one in the giftings God has given me to make a difference in this world, that my life will not depend on a third party. My life will not depend on my uncle. My life will not depend on my friends. My life is not going to be depend even on government. My life is going to depend. The success of my life is going to be my sole responsibility. when you make that decision, the day I made that decision was the day things turned around for me completely. I became ready to succeed because I made the decision to be responsible for myself. No blame game. I mean, if you can't add value to me, thank you very much. It's your choice. But it's my responsibility to actually create so much value that people, even if they don't like my face, they will give me the necessary, but looking the other way. Do you understand that? Yes, sir. For those of you who will be saying that the organizers of the show were partial or will be partial or whatever it is, the point is that if you are so good at what you do, it doesn't matter if the enemy is the judge. Yes. Right? It doesn't matter. Because life has taught me, literally, that nobody cares that you exist unless you force them to know that you exist by your results. Do you understand what I'm saying? The voices that you hear today, they are very beautiful voices. These are individuals who say, you know what? I want to succeed. And so they spend 8 hours, 10 hours training their voices. You know what I'm saying? Quietly in their bedrooms, they are singing, stretching, they are making mistakes. And the beautiful things right now is that the presence of technology has even made it difficult for you to give any excuse why you can't succeed.
Big dreams, talent show, building the next entertainers.
This is my story. Super story. Hey, super story. See the movie. Absolute tranquility, please.
Malaria stuff. So you are now going to come. So when you come, I'll be there for me. I am so busy. Okay. All those things. Then she now will come out.
You'll be the one to answer.
Yeah, she'll be like, now you will not do donation. This is where you shine. You will now tell, what are you looking for? My master is busy. You understand? My master is busy. What are you looking for? You will try to, you are shaking and you want to talk to the master. Like, you gave me fake drug. I said, leave before my master strikes you dead.
And that time you are still on silent mode.
I'm still on silent mode. I won't talk. Then you now say, you want my master to strike you dead? You want any addition you think you can add to it that will spice it?
Then from there you will not say to come in. Better I go to the hospital.
River of joy.
Joy is a good word.
Word of life.
Life is good.
Good is good.
Good is bad.
Bad is evil.
Evil is net.
Net is for catching fish.
Fish is good with meat.
Meat is get from cow.
Cow is a good meat.
Meat is for meat pie.
Capture like because of those niggas here. Don't get you to the money. Zero. No worries.
Olúfúnmi o, má pa mí lẹ́kún o. Olúfúnmi lọ́lá. Má ṣe fi mí sílẹ̀ láíláí. Dúró tì mí o. Olúfúnmi o. Olúfúnmi o, má pa mí lẹ́kún o. Olúfúnmi lọ́lá. Má ṣe fi mí sílẹ̀ láíláí. Dúró tì mí o. Olúfúnmi o.
You should be the one that make me smile. You should be the one that have my kids. You should be the one that call my wife. You should be the one that make my home. I want to take you to people have it now.
Hi guys.
We mustn't be the ones to take over. Yes, but what we want to do is very easy. Anybody that can do it, swap. Yes. I don't want to grab from next stage. Yes, because you only have one opportunity. If you miss that opportunity or you present mediocre, that is the face that we will see on stage. You get that? So you have to give it everything. I was not even expecting somebody to give me an excuse like it was something. I just know the song. You already have the count of the beats there. Just make your lyrics. You should be the one that makes me laugh. You should be the you should be you get what I'm saying? They should not be an excuse for you not to deliver. You get most of these people go on YouTube or maybe Instagram. You just see people freestyling on the beats that they just heard today. You just see them creating something. You don't have to be creative at that moment. You get what I'm saying? So I have to just put on the show that when the reacts, they get this show, they should just be men. You get the idea. The issue can just put up for them, except and they go wow. It's been a while. You get it. That's why I expect you guys to do more. So like I said, he mustn't be the one. You can swap immediately. Let him do the verse. Why you do the rap? You also can do the rap and the verse. Okay, what we want is just build up the show for this group. Okay, we just want them to come out and say, I hope I made some. What you can do, you have this. But I will send this to you right now. You have to complete. Let me see the next one.
Good too. Are we next?
Yes, of course. If you want, you can change it if you want. But I think it's convenient. People are not stressed. You guys can don't emphasize on something that will make you later from strong. What I actually find is You know what I mean? If it was choking, I would just have to adjust it. I would just hear it to me. So what am I doing? You're not sounding bad. What do you want to do? Trust you guys. Listen to me. Like, because I started to find some specific people so fast as it was. Like I said, you have just one opportunity on that stage. Once you
Yes, that's what.
So, there you can now add this better go to the hospital. James has always told me.
Okay, after I've said when will I start this? When I'm done with
yes, when you have done with this thing, after you listen, you say
I'm fine. Don't do fine. How are you?
this one is
no. As after he said he told me that I need to take it to the hospital. I said no. He left. I now remembered somebody that gave me push up. I said let me go and check. I will not leave the stage. Then you understand now.
Let's do that. Let's do this new.
Let's try.
This is not yet. Let's just get used to this new thing we introduce now. And we're still going to dance inside again, are we?
We start from there.
Yes, now. It's not preset now.
Because it's stage now.
Because it's stage.
After that, you guys are coming.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
Yes. I just thought that.
This one is not scripted though.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
My dear,
are you ready?
I'm overrated.
Camera 1.
Ready.
Camera 2.
Ready, sir.
Stay set.
Set.
Action.
Asam. Oderi babao. Ovien. Asam.
Ayam, the international seer.
The greatest seer.
Kashamika Koji.
The greatest seer.
Paul.
International seer.
Paul.
The greatest seer.
Paul.
International seer.
Paul.
The greatest. Hey!
I am the oracle. I cannot judge this case. I'll call the assistant oracle to judge it. But me, I know there's no word that may eat their bed.
Yeah. And wait, but I know the sentence must make a meaning.
I said meringue is a worm that you see inside her. What is that? It's aquarium. This thing, the cookie is aquarium. Yes, it's aquarium. Not one of those ones inside it. No, ask me now. You not going to continue, but that one I don't know. What is merengue? What is
The fact is that
have to move this stuff. Then we will roll something.
Okay.
We'll roll.
But there's no bottle now. What's supposed to go now? Wait, this thing where you want to roll, that's why we're
So when we roll it and it catches you, stop, sit down here and answer questions. And people ask you 3 questions.
Yeah. 3 questions. You want people to ask you.
No, you are not the one.
You're the one.
3 people.
I don't 3 questions.
We just our questions are related. Okay, let me give you an example. If Aisha is on your seat, I will ask Aisha. Amongst all the housemates, kiss 1, kill 1, marry 1. Listen. You guys get. So it's just going to be like things that not. We are not going to ask you how many children do you have, Abi, how many you guys have.
Like you say.
You cannot tell them to do anything.
Where do you think you are going to?
I want to see the great seer now.
You can't see her.
Okay,
I have to see her. She gave me a portion and I'm still feeling malaria.
Please leave.
Oh no, it's not possible now.
I'm sure you don't want the goddess of India to strike you dead.
Hey, John warned me, I did not listen.
Please get
Better
out.
go to the hospital.
Get out. The greatest seer.
Deri Baba.
The greatest seer. International seer.
Aloba humba Deri Wamo.
Aza.
Oh, Deri Baba.
All the. So.
Very sweet.
Good afternoon, ma.
Very sweet.
I missed you.
We missed you. Okay, let's go back.
I love that.
Let's go back to
That's what we will use.
Where they are starting from?
That's what we will use.
No, Anita.
Okay, will they show? Okay.
Anita will laugh at me now. I'm not using mosquito net.
Okay.
After the whole.
Sickness.
So I think after Anita, what's the last thing?
Anita.
So you can. This is serious. So ever since you came back from the hospital, you've been cleaning.
Okay.
Then it changed.
After this,
I can't change. Can't they use mosquito net?
Yes.
Then
After
that-
this thing, now is that their own thing.
After this one is.
That
Okay.
scene. So after that their scene, with our backstage, we can now come together, hold our hands, and somebody will come out and be like, insecticides that are approved by NAFDA. It's important. What again is the nets?
Insecticide nets.
Insecticide nets.
Keep your
insecticide.
Keep your environment
Keeping your
clean.
environment clean.
Don't
making sure your gutters are well.
Swampy water.
Avoid some swampy water. Yes, in your gutters. Make sure you weed in case you have an environment that has grasses around in order to prevent malaria.
There's no magical cure.
And you always know that malaria does not have age range. It's for both the young and the old. Thank you. So that
Forget about the blue days, blue days. Everybody move your body now. Tomorrow is a good day. Good day, good day, good day. Imagine that. Africa doesn't know the precaution. More imagine that. When you go, invest in material. Imagine that. Kilo vago, shall see me over. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. Africa doesn't know the precaution. Imagine that. When you go, invest in
Imagine
beat. That was all.
But the melody has to be.
It's still the same melody now. Just what?
No, with the beat. It's what now? It's not like you're doing off silence or on your beat.
Just roll that part. Just explore now. Just slow.
Alright, so what we're doing is after the bridge.
The bridge, that is after the bridge we are doing that round. Yes. But this second verse, this is my own verse. We can just score that part.
How do you want to score it?
The same thing we just did now. Yes, the chorus now. Can we do the chorus?
Let us stick to what we're good at. Yes, we didn't work. So after the rap, let's do it now. So we know what to do. To a place. Okay, to a place. Come on, let's do it now. To a place. Yeah, that's it. So let's make a rap. Heart of my soul desires.
I don't understand. Yes, so like, do we need to like gradually decreasing. Not pretending is loud. It means suddenly, gradually decreasing. It's the same thing we're talking about. No, not gradually increasing. Gradually increasing is crescendo. Gradually increasing is diminuto is from.
Crescendo means, guys, let's not get ourselves confused. Crescendo means when you're bringing your voice together to slow a song. How do I know?
Crescendo is gradually increasing. You don't understand. Crescendo is gradually increasing. Diminuto is gradually decreasing. So if you have questions for her, please raise your hand up. I'm going to pick 3 people randomly. If you have questions for her. Okay, we have 3 people already. 1, 2, 3. So let's ladies first.
Who will you beat in this house?
You should give us reasons, like don't just say Sam. Tell us why.
Fine. This boy. What's his name?
You don't even
You don't even know his name. I have to
Living loose.
Why?
Why will you?
Big dreams, talent show, building the next entertainers.
Yeah, I'm on my way now. I'll be there in a minute. Alright. Thank you. The next one, we are in the hospital.
Yes.
The doctor.
Yes.
Alright. Okay. Alright, stand by. Action. Yes.
Mr.
I'm sorry, how much is it?
You see, as it is now, the situation is getting out of hand, and your wife is really need.
Wait. Raymond, can you let me pass the message?
Okay,
Sorry. Yes, let him tell you that your wife has lost so much energy. Surgery will be required. It's here. So let me pass the message before you say, oh, let's go.
Stand by.
3, 2, 1, action.
What came to you so long?
Very sorry.
See, Mr. Kelvin, as it is now, your wife has lost so much blood. She don't have any energy to push. See, the only situation to resolve this whole matter is surgery. Like, your wife has to go through a surgery process for the delivery now.
How much is it?
Mr. Kelvin, because I understand you don't have much. So we're talking about 200,000 because we have to.
How is that enough? I'll just do the transfer. Can I have your number?
Okay. 321-569. It's 4.
Okay. Thank you.
How's it?
It was okay. I think that.
Just ask them.
But kiss somebody.
No, chill.
You are not going to give the person. Come. You are not listening. Let me tell you something. Good. There's no
change the key skill and let's do something.
You're not missing the person.
Alright, yeah, in as much as it's just a question, we see this regarded with our words. Because we've been giving instructions on what to say. So, I'm going to suggest that the person who's on the hot seat, he or she will pick 3 persons for questions.
No, when she no pick. So they pick our friends. Now people now all up.
So Oracle, you delegate your pick.
Let me just pick the question from the previous thing we did, the musician and the actor.
Sorry. Can I make a suggestion? Can we replace those words with kick, push, beat? So kick, push.
My daughter will carry the baby. You carry the baby.
You carry the baby. Your husband will be with the wife.
Yes.
You will even be making sure that she's fine.
And you might be looking at him with face.
That's not how you go to somebody that just today.
You are there.
Money you don't have.
The kind of husband you chose.
This one already spoiled. She said this useless husband. Who's
that to sit down? She's not supposed to be.
Do you understand?
Wait, sorry, I want to say something.
Wait, not now. Let them finish.
Okay, no, just something I was saying.
What's up?
In this place now, I think when they will be having that conversation about how the mother should not be. She should take the child inside. Go inside. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that means after she sits down, you disappear.
Yes, I will just disappear.
You'll be excited and be like, my grandchild. I don't know. You just take the
baby. I was going to interrupt. I knew I was going to.
She was going to do it. I knew she was going to do it.
I could search for a million years, but most will never find the words. And the greatest of all the things I feel is that my true feelings will never be held by you. You'll never know how much I care. Girl, you never know how much your love will mean to me. Your love will mean to me. If I could run away, I'll run away you, far away to a place where there will be angels who describe to you the way I feel for you, feel about you, my heart and my soul desire.
You see how they talk.
You're acting like an Igbo man in the market. I will just
there's this confidence, they speak with and all of that. Be very calm. You need that. Very, very calm. Even when a patient is dying, a doctor is never agitated and all of that. Never.
I want us to run until that.
And when
far away to a place where there will be angels to describe to you the way I feel for you, feel about you, my heart and my soul desire.
Have to pick a date for the first sight. I will pick a date on a Sunday, so make the paper game. Cause the queen leaves are easy to fix than the broken heart.
The reason I need red. So okay, like this part here. We did like a rap kind of beat. Okay, let's go.
When he asks for your account number, you're not to give it to him. You're to meet your secretary or the nurse or someone. Yes, receptionist or someone, but you're not the one to give it to him.
So you just tell him that he can go and, if he requires a surgery, you can go and start the surgery. As far as he saves your wife, you go and meet the nurse wherever.
Stand by. And action.
So what's the situation with this?
Mr. Kelvin, I don't know what kept you so. See, the situation now is that your wife has lost a lot of energy and she won't be having a lot of strength to push. So she will have to go through surgery for the delivery.
So what was this going to cost?
Mr. Kelvin, I understand you don't have much and I'm considering about that. So you will have to drop like 200,000 as deposit.
Can I have the account number? Let me just do it.
That's not a problem. We can have some receptions for that.
Just make sure she's in good condition.
Just do the deposit at least. Once we get there,
let's make sure she's in good
condition. You know what? I'm done with this.
Babe.
I'm done with this. I ain't doing this no more.
Babe.
Just leave.
Babe.
Leave right
Babe.
now. Leave. Oh, come on, baby. That's what I used to do.
Stop it today. I don't like this. Babe, stop.
Come on. I'm just trying to prank you, baby.
Stop it. I don't like it.
That's better. But please don't forget that.
But stop it in the club.
I want you to give me the face of the emotion of if I leave.
Yes.
Give me that.
Okay.
There's a transition. Give me that face. If I leave.
From what is this guy talking about to this guy is pissing me off to who the hell do you think in your mind? Okay. Who the hell do you think if I leave you, you're not gonna find my trap and then you're leaving and then when he holds you, please don't forget to start with
No. Okay. Not like just let him down.
So you got together, so you got to so you make your own and you not waste time. My heart is beating so fast.
I love the head. Makes sense.
And
you're gone.
And you're gone.
Wait,
you're gone. You can take anything like this. What's the problem?
When did you join? Who you? Who did you involve?
People are shouting. This game will be shouting. How do you involve? Start again.
Bring it down. Let's start. Bring it down.
You know what talking is?
Relax. I'll say something.
It's a lie.
If need be, have a great day. I never say first class, which is an action and bros. First class is very important. I beg.
Very important.
Okay. What is happening to my life for crying out loud? How would an engineer with a first class lack job for 5 years? Who do me this thing? Is that funny? Who do me this thing?
No, first class cannot be doing
Is it cool? Who do me this thing?
First class cannot be doing that. First class cannot say that.
Okay, cool.
It's okay. This is Nigeria. You can use that.
Yes, even if
intelligent people they speak pidgin now.
I know.
First class can speak that, so it doesn't matter.
Okay,
let's not
digress from.
Let's make it look
Okay, so who do me this thing? You're knocking.
Okay.
Yeah. Who do me this thing? That's cool. Oh, Lizzie.
Don't you dare Lizzie me. I scared.
Big dreams, talent show, building the next entertainers.
We should use one for I need a book. We need to go over that to wash this. Wait, careful. He's going to give us instructions. Don't wait now. You know what to do already. See the steps. They wait for instructions. Don't worry about that. Do I have to fix it then? No, but you have water in here. You have to take it there. No, you fix it here. Yes, what's about everything? Yeah.
Leave the guy alone. I don't want to hear that. Leave the guy alone. You know why? I don't like it when me and people are telling me what to do. I'm the one. That's why I feel it's not helpful. Yeah. No, it's not complaining. It doesn't have complaints. There's not everyone like I will feel like that.
It's suggestion. Yeah, I'm not afraid.
It's not just you, baby.
It's already sorted.
That's you.
Thank you.
Bye.
What did they
Calm down now.
Santi is cooking.
You calm down.
For the chop, bros. Why are you being all aggressive? Because you guys cooking for you.
I don't know.
What's wrong with you? What's that? He cooks for how many days he's been the one cooking here and you eat and hurry up.
Hurry up,
Are we
calm down.
using everything? So he said you should put what next? Pour it all away. I actually don't like talking. I'm thinking.
Hello, I'm back.
Start something, finish it up. Yes, please.
Are you ready? It's the Big Dream Talent Show 2020. To vote your favorite contestants to stardom in both music and acting category, log on to www.bigdreamstvshow.com. Each vote costs 50 naira only, and you can vote many times. For more information, call 0902-273-6920 or 0903-477-2554. Show 2020, building the next generation of entertainers.
Big Dreams Talent Show, building the next entertainers. Ooh, Big Dreams Talent Show, where we can all fly as winners. Oh, nah, nah. Big Dreams, go show your talent, big dreams. You go show your talent, big dreams. Whether na music talent, big dreams. You go show your talent, big dreams. On a drama talent, big dreams. Big Dreams, go show your talent, big dreams. Big Dreams Talent Show, building the next entertainers. Oh, Big Dreams Talent Show, where we can all fly as winners. Oh, Big Dreams.
Big Dreams, building the next generation of entertainers.